How do you get to Disneyland? You park in a parking structure, and you take a tram to the atrium. The trams are cool, okay? I know, that's why they sell toys of them. Everything is right there. Congrats, you've made it. You can take a monorail to downtown Disney, I guess. Disneyland is for the locals, the day trippers. I mean, it's literally like 53 times smaller than its Orlando counterpart. They only have 3 hotels, and no people mover. Disney World is a, well, world of Disney. Over 25 hotels and resorts, a total of like 27,000 acres. That is a lot of acres. Disney needed a way to get you from place to place, easy, efficiently, and magically. Taking a bus from your resort to a park is easy and fast, and even though they're just buses, they're still filled with Disney magic. Fun designs, a comfy inside, and a nostalgic voiceover either get you excited for your day or soothe you as you head back to your resort. Everyone knows the bus ride back to the resort, okay? Maybe you went to Disney Springs to cap off your night, you're sitting there with like 40,000 steps, you know, sitting there on the bus, feel like you got hit by a truck. The only time the buses aren't fast is when you're leaving Animal Kingdom early, because of course you are, and it's like 98 degrees, and you think you just saw your bus pull away, and now you gotta wait like 15 minutes as you boil alive. Not leaving from a resort? That's fine. Boom, those beautiful trams. I love trams. Let me buy trams from the Disney store. They take you straight to where you want to go. Parking at the Transportation and Ticket Center? Okay, boom, transportation to any park. Trying to go to Magic Kingdom? We got the beautiful and perfect monorail, or a ferry, that will take you across the Seven Seas Lagoon and straight to Magic Kingdom's entrance. There is no cooler way to get to the main Disney World park than by taking a boat. But buses, boats, these are all things that have been done before. What about something new, like a highway in the sky?
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
The monorail is genuinely one of the most cool and unique ways of getting around I've ever seen, almost completely unrivaled at Disney. No traffic, no going underground, riding above it all and getting some of the best views that Disney has to offer, all of that luscious voice, just... we all seen those Disney monorail nostalgia videos on TikTok, okay? You know what I'm talking about. It would have been so easy to just have buses and call it quits, but Disney is an elevated experience. We all know this. It just makes me want to buy something. I need to buy monorail toys from the Disney store right now. Remember when I said the monorail was almost completely unrivaled? Well... The Skyliner built in 2019 is unironically one of the best decisions the Walt Disney Company has ever made. The Disney Skyliner operates between the Riviera, Caribbean Beach, Pop Century, Art of Animation, and of course Epcot and Hollywood Studios. It was created to provide a unique and convenient transportation system, and it succeeds in both of these. I mean, they drop you right outside both parks, Epcot pretty much in the park. Not only is it a lot easier to construct them as a whole than the monorail tracks, so it can go out much farther, but the views easily top that of the monorail. Being up to 60 feet tall, you get an amazing view of not just the Disney parks, but Orlando itself. Coming back to your resort at midnight, seeing the fireworks shooting off in the distance, it's truly one of the best kind of feelings at the Disney parks. The announcer, just as nostalgic and magical as the one on the monorail. And Disney put their own touch on it, making it feel more than just a gondola, making it fully encapsulated so people can't jump out, and having dozens of unique designs around each one. Getting a specific design you want is literally a gamble. Please give me Haunted Mansion. Please give me Haunted Mansion. Please give me Haunted Mansion. Oh, I got the fat cheetah from Zootopia. Nah, that's nice. Plus, it's wheelchair accessible. We love that. Actually, getting on it is super easy, and I think they have specialized stations for people who need extra time getting on. I had the fortune of staying at Caribbean Beach in November of 2023, right before they opened up Epcot again. I was angry about that. And the Skyliner was one of my favorite parts of the trip, unironically. Even if you don't stay at one of the connected resorts, just hopping on at one of the parks and taking it around for 20 minutes, it's beautiful and relaxing. Even resorts that aren't necessarily super expensive, like Port Orleans Riverside or French Quarter, they have the river taxi that goes straight to Disney Springs and back. And I've been on them before. It's genuinely relaxing, beautiful, and convenient. Disney goes all out with making getting into their parks an attraction all on their own. But how can I talk about Disney World transportation and not talk about the transport that happens inside of the parks, you know, where certain people are moved? No Fed, not yet. but soon. Walt Disney was a train guy. He owned trains. He had this massive miniature train set in his backyard, even a part of Walt Disney Studios. Bro liked trains. Because of this, there are a lot of trains in the Disney parks. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the miniature train set out of the Germany Pavilion at Epcot, and, of course, the Walt Disney World Railroad. The railroad covers the entirety of the Magic Kingdom, starting at the very front of the park and stopping at both Frontierland and Fantasyland/Storybook Circus. It's the same spiel, beautiful view, magical narration, and it's an overall relaxing trip, but the beauty of the ride is that it's purely scenic. Sure, you can take it to get to the back of the park or back up to the front, but I don't think most people really do that. I genuinely think that most people take the round trip around the entire park. What stands this ride apart from other transportation at Disney World is its simplicity. It's a train, not a highway in the sky or some flight over the parks. The ride wants you to relax, show off the amazing aspects of the park, and take in the nature around you.
And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon.
I don't know, there's just something so beautiful about that message. It's so pleasant, so quaint. It really gets you to feel the deeper magic and beauty behind the park. You get to see inside Tiana's and under Tron. It really does get you excited to explore the park. So, in the same way I would say like Spaceship Earth needs to be the first thing you do at Epcot, I'd say that this is the first attraction you need to do at the Magic Kingdom. Okay, we can talk about the People Mover now. With the railroad, I only ride it once or twice a trip. Once because it's the first attraction to do at Magic Kingdom, and twice it's like a wrap up for the trip, because usually my last day isn't a designated park day and I kind of just go around and do whatever I feel like. Fed in post. I feel like I've said this, like I've been to Disney World like a super duper amount of times. I've only been twice. Okay, once in 2021 and once in 2023. I've been a fan of Disney since like 2019 watching TPM videos, but I have not been to Disney World like 17 times. So don't think that I'm, you know, one of those Disney adults that goes like 8 times a year, okay? I'm sorry. I ride it just taking the park. It really has a nice message of see you later and never goodbye. I think it fits well with, you know, leaving Disney. I don't know. It sounds bad, but it's just a nice thing, okay? Just taking the trip before I have to go back to school or whatever. It's just pleasant. I don't cheer for fireworks or get weirdly talkative and personal with characters or cry on the flight back home. I'm a casual Disney fan, okay? People Mover. The segment was supposed to be about the People Mover. Anyway, this once or twice a rule does not count with the People Mover. My park days are typically mixed, where I'll spend the majority of one day in one park, and then a little later I'll swap to another one, and then maybe I'll head back to the original park at night if there's something I want to do specifically there at night, get photos, etc. Anyway, this means I spend more than one full day at the Magic Kingdom, so I go on the People Mover multiple times. There's no heavy weight or depth behind the attraction, it's just a relaxing, fun, and scenic time. I can go on it as many times as I want. I don't go on it like back to back, but 2 to 3 times a day? That is not crazy. I just can't go to the Magic Kingdom without getting on it at least once, unless I'm like really pressed for time. Hey Disneyland, where's your People Mover? Huh? Where's that, buddy? I thought Disneyland was better. This video is supposed to be like a video essay, but I just let the People Mover just degrade me. In a lot of ways, every attraction is some type of transportation. Getting transported back in time, or to one of your favorite movies or worlds, or throughout your own world, or throughout time. Wait a minute. I forgot Living with the Land. This is unscripted, like genuinely, off the dome. I know it has become like a thing with Disney fans, and like the bandwagon is to like super love Living with the Land, even though it's kind of a lame ride. But I swear, I didn't even know what this ride was when I first went on it in 2022, okay? Or if I said 2021 before, I meant 2022. I first went to Disney in 2022. I went on the People Mover because I was like, oh, it's just in the Land Pavilion. You know, I knew what Soaring was. I wanted to go on Soaring, but I was like, it's like a 5-minute wait. I might as well just hop in line. And it was genuinely so insightful, so interesting, so positive. I was like, wow, you know, it's an informational thing. It teaches you about how people farmed before, and now how Disney continues to farm. So it's like you kind of get a glimpse. It's kind of homey and comfy, and then it's kind of interesting about it shares some stuff about the future. That's the whole thing with Epcot, is, you know, the future. So it was genuinely interesting. I really enjoyed it. Plus it's nice and relaxing. It's a boat ride. They dress it up all nice for Christmas. It's great. It's one of the best rides in Epcot, okay? I cannot believe I forgot to put it in the script. It was genuinely, it's a top 5 attraction for me at Walt Disney World, and it's transportation. You get in the boat and you go all the way around. Anyway. In some ways, every attraction is some type of transportation. Getting transported back in time, or to one of your favorite movies or worlds, or throughout your own world, or throughout time. This means of storytelling and experience stretch out far past these e-ticket or hyper-immersive lands or super popular dark rides. The magic at Walt Disney World happens as soon as you step foot on property, in your own resorts, which could be a video in its own right, and of course through the transportation just to get to the parks. I was gonna make some joke about what Universal has to get to the parks instead of, you know, a bus, but then I remembered the Hogwarts Express, and it's kind of better than the, I wouldn't say it's better than the People Mover or Living with the Land, but the other stuff, maybe, I don't know, maybe. Thank you so much for watching the video. This is my second video. It's not just a one and done channel. I know it's been like 3 weeks since I posted. I'm so sorry, but I've been busy with school and midterms, but now I should actually have a lot more time to work on videos. My goal was to get them like once every 2 weeks, so I'm a little over scheduled, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching. My first video did really well. I'm very glad about that. It did way better than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully I continue with that kind of upwards trajectory. I love Disney World. I love transportation. This is a video I've been wanting to make since I started the idea of making a channel about Disney, so I hope you guys enjoyed. It's supposed to be more informational, even though I'm a little too incompetent, and I'm sure you found that out during the video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I want to post more, I swear, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.